Why, hello! Hey, YouTube friends, how's it going today? All is well here in Saskatoon. You're here at Dee's Creative Corner. My name is Danielle Coleman, and I am a Creative Memories Independent Advisor. And I hope everybody is staying warm and enjoying this October. We're almost to the end of October. Can you believe it? Where does time go? It flies by. So today we're going to do a flip through of my granddaughter's first year. That's what I've been working on this last week. So I didn't have any videos of any layouts or anything. So I just wanted to share with you her first year. So I just first want to thank all of my new subscribers and my existing subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I hope you guys are doing well. So, all right, let's flip over and we'll go through my granddaughter's 12 by 12 album. All right, so here we are. Hello. So I just, I have it kind of propped up so there isn't a huge glare. This is a 12 by 12 Creative Memories album, and I finished it just yesterday. Today's Sunday, so I wanted to get on and share with you guys. So, all right. And here we are. I did a cover page, and I used the Creative Memories border maker, and I created this circle, and I just had one focal point. I have printed her birth date, but I printed it too large, so I have to go back and do that on my Cricut. So I think this is a good cover page, real simple, has the corner triangles. So and then I'll move you guys over just a hair. And this was the baby shower after we found out the sex of her, and I wanted to document this. This is going to be going to mom and dad. This is our middle son, and we are going to gift this for baby Allie's first birthday. So I wanted to have this all documented. And here I have a 6 by 12 peekaboo pocket. So I could get a few more extra photos on here. So let me just put that back in the screen here. And it's super simple layouts here. I didn't put a ton of effort into a lot of it, but I think it turned out really well. So, and here we are. We're in the beginning. This was just a bunch of border makers, a 5-inch sheet of designer paper and a border maker and some blocks, real simple. But we get the photos on and the story is being told. I'm leaving all the journaling up to mom, my granddaughter's mama. I'm gonna have her do all the journaling because it's different when Grammy is doing the album versus mom and dad's point of view. So I used a lot of the Welcome Baby kit for the majority of this album, which I was able to use all the paper up, all the embellishments, and I had a few matte cards left, and I think it turned out real well. And then I used a lot of the pink, totally tonal pink kits, and here I just used my scissors. I made some banner cuts and got that lay it out. I did a lot of my photos with the mat around it, so I didn't have to go in and mat them, so that worked out pretty slick. And then you'll see I used a lot of the border maker cartridges, and I did a frame on this one. This particular layout was from another creative memory advisor that I follow on YouTube here, and I made this a while ago, and I thought that turned out really cute. And then we have her first Halloween. Again, I was using just a bunch of different sketches in my stash. I used my large custom cutting system to make my big circles and just some embellishments, just so we can get them on the pages and move on. And this is Grampy and Grammy love you. That's what we are. I'm Grammy and my husband is Grampy. And this was when we first met her. She was just maybe a week old. So we got to enjoy time with her. And then more family members eating her all up. And this was a real simple banner on the sides and some 4x6s, and that was a real simple layout. Again, just, you know, documenting the most important part of our photo albums are the photos. And this was her first bath, and I used the Cricut to cut out some of the little ducks. I know Creative Memories back a while ago had the little punch, and I didn't get that one. Because I figured I could, you know, get on the Cricut and do some of that. So I used vellum as well, and I used my old circle punches and got those. And I just kind of did a couple half-inch strips, real simple again. But again, I left a lot of areas for Mom to go back and do some journaling. And this was their first Thanksgiving, a lot of banners. I find that is a very clean, easy layout to achieve, and you can do them in so many different orientations. And then I start with the monthly. You know, these photos are from, you know, either Snapchat or sent to us in text or when we are actually with them. So a lot of these are ones that Grammy and Grampy had, not necessarily from Mom and Dad. And you know, I got those over the beginning of December last year, and I loved it, and so I incorporated some of our gingerbread punches, and I did all of the titles on the Cricut, and that way we can, you know, document the months. So, and then here we are at 3 months, and again, super simple. Just a couple different size strips and some tags, and the layout is done. All right. And then we have more of our border makers and our punches, left an area for her to journal. I do notice that a lot of the photos are the vertical. It's hard. Our cell phones don't take the horizontal all the time unless, you know, we're reminded, okay, take a photo both ways. I have a hard time. So what I do on this particular layout, I did have a video on this one, I believe. What I did is I just, you know, you take 3x4s so you can get them in the horizontal format, so they're not all the landscape or up and down. So, and here I used again our large cutting jumbo circle maker, and super easy 6-inch piece of paper, and we can do some embellishing, and it's just a matter of getting our photos in to tell the story. I hope the glare isn't too terrible, you guys. And this one was, again, it was a video that I had created showing this was all 1-inch strips of vellum, and it was a real simple, but I think it turned out real pretty. It was an elegant page. I also believe that there was a process video on this as well. You know, I did different sketches through the simple kits, and that was how I got this particular one. And I love to use the mat cards when we don't have the format for the photos. That's always a real nice way to use up our mat cards. And then this particular one, I did a lot just off the Cricut, and you know, she went to the zoo and she loves her little giraffe. I had to incorporate these photos as well. But like I said, a lot, very, very quick and easy. You know, the 4x4 layouts, the 4x6, you just kind of mix and match. And here, let me kind of move that up just a hair, excuse me. I hope that glare is, the sun is starting to peek in here, so I'm getting a little bit of a glare here. I apologize. And again, I used my Cricut for each one, and then this particular one, this was enough of a sketch. I had so many different pictures, and you know, I used the border maker just to give, or this was the border punches and some just different embellishments. And then this was 4th of July. They had came up to Wisconsin, and we celebrated 4th of July up there. They are from Texas, so we flew them up to Wisconsin over the holiday, and they really enjoyed having the time up north, and Grammy and Grampy enjoyed as well. It's always a pleasure. And then I documented the kids. They were out on the jet skis and the pontoons and enjoying lake days. Mom and Dad, so we could take in baby Allie. And then this is Mom and Dad. Sorry about the glare, guys. They went over to in Wisconsin, it's called Pattison State Park, and there was some real pretty falls and some real nature things, so they were able to see that. We're happy that they got to see a little bit. And then here we are, we're at 10 months, and you know, again, just using border makers and some mat cards just to get the photos. I mean, I know I could have excuse me, put more photos up here, but I figured I wanted to use the mat cards. And then we are here at 11 months, and again, I have some different punches that I used, and the border maker. I really think the border maker does a lot for the page. And then, like I said, I have a lot of areas for her to be journaling and documenting her journey. And excuse me, here we are. This is the last page here, or not last, but this was the last few that I did. Is they did a little photo shoot with her with all the treats, and golly, I'm sorry, the sun wasn't shining just a little bit ago, and it just popped out. So I did a lot of Cricut cutting with this, and then more banners, and I put her invitation in here. I did cover it. It just had personal information in there. And then they did some more photos here, and this was for her actual first birthday. And then we had some decorations at her party, and that was the very end. This was the last page I completed. And then for the very end of the album, what I did is I'm going to have them take their favorite pictures, and they can put them in this album as well. That way they'll have their favorites of her 1 month to the 12 months. So, all right, there we have it. I'm going to flip you guys back over. Thank you guys for staying with me on the 12 by 12 baby album, her first year. And again, I'm sorry for the glare at the end. I wasn't anticipating the sun to start beating in. So again, thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. And I will give you my little, if you don't have a little friendly advisor, feel free to shop with me. I am a hobbyist, and I want to help everyone preserve their memories and document all of those photos on your phone. So be sure to be printing them, and stay tuned for the next video. I have a wonderful day. Bye for now.